So with all the talk around at the moment about first home buyers getting pushed out of the market and having to give up on smashed Avo, today we're going to have a chat to a bloke who's 21 years old, bought his first home 12 months ago and on the verge of buying his second. So we're going to try and get some tips from him and maybe some advice on how you guys can purchase as well. Let's go and have a chat. Solomon, thanks for joining us today, mate.
Mate, how are you?
Appreciate your time. Excellent, excellent. I think first and foremost, mate, the biggest question on everyone's lips and probably a big talking point of today's conversation, did you have to give up smashed Avo to buy your first home?
I didn't have to give up the smashed Avo, but I definitely did have to make sacrifices. My day-to-day living was very much, you know, nice breakfasts, lunches, dinners, things like that. So I did have to make sacrifices in that regard, but that's rewarded me so much more now in order to purchase my first home. So
great. Tell us about that experience, mate. I mean, how was it entering the market, and was it competitive when you first got in it as well?
Fierce, very, very fierce. Yeah. So we originally put down 2 offers on 2 different properties.
Okay.
The first one, we were up against 7 buyers.
Wow.
So
okay.
Very hotly contested. The second one, fortunately enough, it was just me and my fiance and the seller that we were negotiating with. So I like to think that I picked that up at a bit of a bargain, but
didn't buy from me, obviously.
No, I didn't buy from Jordan, but it was good in the sense that now that we've got it, we know that day to day we are putting money towards the property.
Yeah, great.
So it's a good feeling.
Good feeling. Yeah, excellent. So first of all, bank or broker? Who did you go through? Broker, excellent. And I mean, was it a deposit you had saved, or did you go through get some help from family? What was your scenario?
No, so me and my fiance, we put a plan in place where we didn't want to get any help from our family.
Okay.
We wanted to do it ourselves, more on the pride and I guess the principle of buying the property with our hard work and our savings that we had put towards it.
Sure.
So we didn't go through a family guarantor or anything like that. We saved up about 7%.
Okay, great.
Of the purchase price. And that really leveraged us.
Yeah, excellent. While we are on that topic, guys, as well, one thing I do want to add, if you don't have the standard 5 to 10% that most lenders do require, there is the option there of going through the family guarantee. Now, I know there is a bit of risk associated with that, which your parents might not be interested in, but with that being said, I have had plenty of clients in the past who have purchased on a guarantor basis. Now, if you do increase the value of the property by 20%, you can release that family guarantee as well. So you can do that by means of renovations or improvements, which I think you did as well, Solomon. Or if you buy in the right area, you can increase by just capital growth. So obviously we can help out with that if need be as well. Now back to yourself, Solomon. When you were buying, were you quite picky or particular when you were looking?
We knew a location that we wanted to buy.
Yeah.
We bought on the south side of Brisbane, and we wanted to stick to that 5K ring of the Brisbane CBD.
Yeah.
So we knew, okay, well, these are the areas that we're looking in. Once again, we spoke to our broker, put a bit of a plan in place to know, okay, if we pay X, this is how much it's going to be week to week. If we pay Y, vice versa.
Excellent.
So once we spoke to the broker, he said, yep, this is your limit, go shopping. So we did, and on behold, we found something quick, smart, and very smooth sailing. So we knew the location and knew what we were looking for.
Great. Now, obviously, you're on the verge of buying your second property as well, so congratulations for obviously your age, mate. It's a great achievement. What advice would you give to those who are watching who are about to enter the market or in the process of buying their first home?
Yep, it's not going to be easy. You will have to make sacrifices to get to that first home, but once you get there, it's going to be such a good feeling because you know at the end of the day, the money that you're putting into your savings account, you're going to be putting it into your property, which is such a cool feeling. You know, every week to week when you get your paycheck, you'll be putting X amount to your property. Feels really good inside, and you're doing something for your future self as well.
Yeah, excellent. So, brilliant. Well, thanks for your time today, mate. Really appreciate it.
No worries. Thank you.
Thanks. Is this your couch?
I have to give up smashed up for this.
Did you?
Yes.